Hello everyone and welcome to day number 6 of our Bloodsport special. 4 more big matches this evening, lots of debuts. Starting off on our first match with Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. Also tonight, Tyson Fury, Bart, Gunn, Frye, Antonio Inoki, CM Punk. A lot of big names. And here we go then, Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson inside the cage. This is Bloodsport. So if you don't know, the Bloodsport rules are simply, it's inside a cage. No pinfalls, no escape. The only way to win is by knockout or by submission. That's the words. So both of these two, we have seen both of them in a ring before. I think Mayweather wrestled / boxed the Big Show, didn't he, at Mania? Obviously, Mike Tyson's been knocking around with DX and spent some time with Jericho in AEW as well. So both of them are accustomed to the ring. Big strikes there. Nice trip then. Mike Tyson was in some control there as I was saying it. Mayweather now with a big strike in the gut. And this one literally could go most ways, really. Nice big headbutt in the back of the neck of Tyson there by Mayweather, who now brings Tyson up, locks him in with a submission, and Mayweather, he's come prepared for this one. And now in with a big Russian leg sweep there by Mayweather, who rains down the strikes. Elbow in the face there by Mayweather, springs off the ropes. Mayweather is really utilising the ring to his advantage, actually. Mayweather slamming the face of Tyson into the top turnbuckle pad. I'm not sure how legal this is, but Mike Tyson is wearing big chunky gold rings. Then again, after seeing the Johnny Depp trial, that doesn't seem to do much damage, apparently. Oh, look at Tyson. They went for that jumping punch, but Mayweather was able to avoid. And look at Mayweather now with those big strikes. Tyson, all he could do was just try and cover himself. And Floyd Mayweather is doing pretty damn well. He's going up to the top. What on earth is Mayweather thinking? He went for a double foot stomp. Wow. Mayweather now sending Tyson into the corner. Oh, gets caught though with the elbow in the face. Tyson brings him back up, and there's that jumping strike in the face. Another diving knee strike there from the middle rope there by Tyson. Springs off with a splash. And now Mike Tyson locking in a submission of his own. Well, who saw that one coming? Floyd Mayweather fighting back with the elbows. What a strike in the face once again by Mayweather. Springs off the ropes and right in the side of Mike Tyson's head. But Tyson gets back up. I mean, these two are used to taking these sort of strikes. Boom! Again, another big strike by Mayweather. Big spear now by Tyson. I mean, one of these two are eventually going to get this big punch, aren't they? Mike Tyson fights back. And now the big knees into the gut. And a big spear again by Tyson. This one's really going the distance, this, isn't it? I'm surprised. I really thought one big punch would win this one either way, but the match is really going for it now. Tyson with a submission locked in, and Floyd Mayweather tapped. Floyd Mayweather is tapped, which means Mike Tyson moves through to round number 2 in this Bloodsport tournament. Mike Tyson, no, that's Tyson Fury. Mike Tyson gets himself his first victory. And Floyd Mayweather suffers his first loss. And there we go, Mike Tyson moves on to round number 2. Here we go, then we're keeping with the boxing spirit for another match here as we have Tyson Fury, of course, has wrestled a couple of times in WWE over the last few years. And he is taking on Erik, one half, of course, of the Viking Raiders. The reason why Erik and Ivar are both involved, of course, is the pair of them were involved quite heavily in Raw Underground. So it'd be interesting to see if they can go further in this tournament, really. But he's looking pretty good here, to be honest. I thought Tyson Fury might... Well, this is another one of those situations where, obviously, Erik is a lot more suited to a wrestling ring. He's a lot more accomplished with utilising your entire body to your advantage. Whereas Tyson Fury, he's used to just using his fists. Now, if he can use that fist, then there's a very good chance he'll pull off the victory. Especially now he's not having to wear the gloves to protect anyone. He can literally just strike straight away. But, like I said, it might limit him somewhat to his offense, whereas Erik, like I said, is a lot more... I mean, stuff like that, the backbreaker out of nowhere. And look at that, you see Erik avoiding... Oh, but he didn't avoid the springboard one, did he? Big stamps onto the chest. And raining down the strong strikes. And now locking in that submission once again. Nice big elbows into the chest. Big strikes once again. Ivar in full control. Sending Fury into the corner. There's the big strikes again into the side of the head. Fury back up on his feet. And lovely. Just taking Ivar down. Is this Ivar? I keep getting mixed up who's who. This is Erik. Taking Erik down, just striking him. Oh, Erik just caught Fury there with a strike that completely rocked him, to be honest. Big power slam once again here by Erik. Tyson Fury making his debut here, and it was short-lived. Erik. Wow, I was expecting a full boxing second round here, but not to be the case. That is a huge victory for Erik, one half, of course, not Erik's. Erik, one half, of course, of the the Viking Raiders. How do I even spell it? Have I just got him down as Rowe? I have just got him down as Rowe, okay. Singles victory for him, which moves him up to +2 in the rankings. Whereas Tyson Fury now, 1 match, 1 loss for him. He drops down. Right, let's move on to the next match. And here we go, our third match of the evening. We've got Bart Gunn, the original winner of WWE's Brawl for All, this is sort of a little bit of a rip-off of. Going up against Don Frye, who I believe is also making his debut here in SWE. We've seen Bart Gunn once. I think he's currently sat on -1 in the rankings. So he would like a bit of a run here. And like I said, he was the original winner of the Brawl for All, so who knows? He could actually be pretty handy in this in the end. As Bart Gunn now with the strikes, just taking Don Frye up and slams him down hard. Dropping the elbow into the chest, and again dropping another elbow. And a trifecta of elbows. Bart Gunn now bringing Frye back up to a standing base. Takes him up once again. In with the gorilla press, and Don Frye is really struggling here to do anything. Don Frye now locking in the armbar. Bart Gunn though fighting back with those strong strikes into the face. A strike in the face there by Frye. Looking for the big boot into the spine. And another big boot into the spine. And a double foot stomp right into the back of the arm. And another big boot into the spine. Bart Gunn fights back though. Oh, what a knee strike right into the face. Oh, but Don Frye straight back up. Big boot into the face. And there's an Olympic slam there by Don Frye. Don Frye now a Bart Gunn up on the shoulders. Again, dropping him face first. And raking the boot across the face. Frye comes running back and a big boot again into the face of Bart Gunn. Drops an elbow. I think Bart Gunn's just been busted open there, I think, as well. Armbar locked in here by Frye. Able to roll it through. Now strikes into the face. And I think Frye's been busted open now as well. I think they're both busted open here. As Frye up on top, looking to drop the elbow. Bart Gunn able to roll out of the way. And in with that cutter. Bart Gunn now locking in the submission. And Frye able to break free. Gets caught in the face. Nice elbow there again. And the strikes, boot in the gut by Bart Gunn. Brings Don Frye up. Has him up. Looking for that Eye of the Storm just launched across the ring. And Frye is flat on his back. Maybe this should be an opportunity. No, Frye's back up. I was going to say there's an opportunity where Bart Gunn should allow the referee to... Or maybe he would have got the win there, but not to be the case. Again, the armbar locked in here by Frye. Bart Gunn rolls it through, though, and strikes into the face. And a running power slam by Frye. Frye now. Oh. Bart Gunn now sending him into the corner. There's the big knee strikes into the guts. As Bart Gunn springs off with another running knee strike into the corner. Big forearm in the face, and now there's a boot in the gut there. Nice hip toss, and this match is really going the distance, you know, these two. As Bart Gunn now dropping a boot right into the gut of Frye. As Bart Gunn taking Frye up on the shoulders, he looking eye of the storm again. He does, spins him across the ring, and Bart Gunn is victorious over Frye, and Bart Gunn moves through to round number 2, whereas Frye drops down to -1 in the rankings. Well done to Bart Gunn. Boom. Well, round 2's almost nearly filled up now. We've only got another 1 or 2 episodes, I think. You've got 2 more episodes after this to finish off round 1. Both of those will be one on Saturday, one on Sunday. And we'll also have extra episodes over the weekend for the 2 first round episodes of the women's tournament as well. Right, let's move on to our main event. And here we go, then, main event of the evening. CM Punk versus Antonio Inoki. Inoki does have an MMA background, as does CM Punk. I mean, CM Punk's MMA background is not necessarily great. Nice jumping clothesline there by Punk, flattening Inoki. Now in with the strikes, big boot in the side of the head as well. And now in with the submission. Inoki now with her spinning toe holds. As, oh wow, Inoki just launching CM Punk into the side of the cage. Punk now spinning him around in with that clothesline. Punk up on top now with a double axe handle. Look how thick Inoki's arms are. He's like an absolute tree trunk. Inoki now taking Punk up. No, Punk slides free. Big clothesline flattens Inoki. Punk now with the big chops across the chest and a boot right into the gut as well. But Inoki avoids the big strike. And now Inoki in with a backbreaker. Inoki now with the arm breaker as well. Inoki really wrenching back at that arm. But Punk fighting free, tripping Inoki over. Punk now sends him into the corner, runs in with that knee strike, and of course follows it up with... No, he doesn't. He was looking for that bulldog, looking for that vintage Punk, but I think the problem is we all knew what was coming. If we know what was coming, somebody as vastly experienced as Antonio Inoki would also know exactly what to be looking for. Inoki now locking in that cross arm bar. Punk now raining down the strikes. Boot in the gut. Inoki now sending Punk into the steel wall. But Punk all fighting back with a headbutt. Look at those chops, and now Punk taking Inoki up with that snap suplex. Big knee into the face. Boot into the hand. Inoki fighting back, though, slides out the back of Punk. Remember, the winner of this one will get an opportunity to face off against Bart Gunn in round number 2. What, kitty cat? What? I'll come and give you some more food in a minute. God, this is a hungry kitty cat, I tell you. She's just been harassing me for about an hour now. I think it's as soon as I press record, she just goes mad on me. Inoki slides back. Gonna bring Punk up once again to a standing base and just strikes him. And knocks Punk clean out. And Antonio Inoki is moving through to round number 2. That puts him up to +1 in the rankings. Whereas CM Punk is going to be moving down from +11 to +10. Right, there we freaking go. Right, great win there for Inoki. Punk has been eliminated. We've got 2 more episodes of first round matches to come. The next one will be Umaga versus Gable Stevenson. Katsuyori Shibata versus Jake Hager. Malachi Black versus Eddie Kingston. And Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Ilja Dragunov. So they should be a very interesting set of matches. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you all tomorrow for our next episode. Not just for our next episode tomorrow. We've got 2 tomorrow, if my memory serves me right. We'll have the men's one earlier on in the day, and then in the evening time, we will have the women's one as well. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Good night, God bless. Auf Wiedersehen, bye-bye.